he's
Let's have a
let me explain a little bit about him. It's important because he is the national player of Nepal.
Former.
Once you are.
Yeah.
Okay? And he played in the Asian.
Yes. I represent in the World Champion, Asian Games and Olympics.
Oh my goodness.
It's a long time.
नेपाली
It's
अमेरिकन
like almost
सामुदायिक
4
केन्द्रमा यस क्षेत्रको डेलिगेट हाम्रो यो भ्रमण गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ र यो कार्यक्रममा
So let's welcome our
स्वागत कार्यक्रम गरिँदैछ
The partnership begins from today, and then we go all the way.
This is the representation of peace and
अध्यक्ष
prosperity.
डाक्टर मदन उहाँले स्वागत गर्दै राख्नुभएको छ यहाँहरू सबैजनालाई
And let me talk about Michelle. Michelle is a technological lawyer that will do patent and everything, a guru, and then tech leader and one of the inspiration figure in out of 50 in Virginia. Very dear friend of mine. We used to work together in American military.
मेदिनीजी अलिकति यता सरौँ मेदिनीजी पटाउनु मेदिनीलाई यता यता घाम निकल्छ
And then we might work for global stage together. We are planning. So coming here for herself, she has a friends, may I say, all places, high places. So our presence is not everything for us. So this is just the beginning. More, please, Dr. Pratik, give a first to our facility. Our time is very concise. Thank you.
So what I'm saying is we brought to this level with our own efforts, but money is tight, and the total budget for this project is about roughly 6 million, but we already injected all the money, so we're short of like $2.2 or $2.3 million.
Okay.
And we could go to the bank and borrow the money and do it, but that is stress to the community.
Of course.
And we haven't received any help from the government agencies so far. And as you know, as an immigrant, we're always behind, like seeking help. I meet with the patients sometimes, and they are so desperate, and they don't go and seek out the help.
Often not sure where to go.
Exactly. So and I was actually talking to one of the patients last week about that, but looking back, we are still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
We are doing this, but this is the first time we're talking to the representative to discuss about this. So this is the place. This is a brand new kind of space, and so this will be a place of worship.
Yes.
And I'm saying the place of worship, not saying the temple or anything. The reason is we're open to all faith and all religions. So this is not a religious organization. This is mostly the community center, and we cherish the heritage that is celebrated, particularly in Nepal, and we want to bring that and showcase this place in this place. Therefore, we are going to open anyone.
I forgot to check. Are you formed as a 501c3?
Yes.
Dr. Madan, I cover the Ineplish. Ineplish is almost more than 100 people watching. Our all members are watching us, everybody, and more than a million people watching and all over the world. This media.
Thank you
for watching.
Hello.
Yeah, our conversation we cover, we live.
Yes.
A lot of people watching in the offline media.
Let's talk about her. She is our delegate.
Okay, yeah, come on this side. Yeah.
Let me introduce her in our community. She is our delegate, Michelle Manderado from our Virginia District 8. And she's also running for the primary for Congress from same area in the vacant seat. All the best for you.
Thank you.
So thank you for coming, and we are shaking hand with the partnership. We want to make this is our resource center. So your involvement will be greatly appreciated.
Okay, thank you, Medini. We are going to conversation briefly. And
So particularly, we're very thankful for you being here, and hopefully we will continue to get the support. And we're very encouraged, by her presence here in our space, so that we can complete this task, without any burden to the community.
yeah, I think we
So do you want to say something to the community?
in our community member more than about 3,000 people.
Hello and greetings. My name is Michelle Maldonado and I live here in the Manassas area, and I've been here for decades. I also come from an immigrant family, small business owner, a family of business owners and teachers. And I know how important it is for us to create community and to create safe spaces and places for our children, for our family, for our businesses, to educate all of us and bring us together. It is one of the things that inspires me most about being a representative, having the honor to be a representative. And as a former lawyer who helps businesses, one of the biggest joys of my life is also helping small businesses form and become successful. And so I think there's a lot of connection and opportunity for us to come together. And I'm so excited about this community center that's under construction and renovation. I think it'll be an amazing addition to the community that is already here to help us learn, to help us come together, and to help us improve conditions for everyone. So I thank you for inviting me. I thank you for having this conversation. I look forward to continuing the conversation.
And thank you, Madeleine, for making this happen. Yes. And all the credit goes to you.
Yeah.
So this is the building. Let's go inside. And once we go inside, probably we may have to stop the live streaming because of the right. I mean, we cannot do it because of the construction zone.
Sure.
So what will happen here? I'll show you a picture, so that you realize this will work. What's going to happen? Just go to my Facebook.
These are gorgeous.
नेपाली अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी सेन्टरको यो बन्दै गरेको भवनको लागि यहाँका डेलिगेटहरू अमेरिकाका प्रतिनिधिहरूलाई पनि सहभागी गराउनुपर्छ भन्ने उद्देश्यले हाम्रा प्रोफेसर मेदिनी अधिकारीजीको आमन्त्रणमा आजको यो कार्यक्रम आयोजना गरिएको छ। यहाँ कार्य समिति र बोर्ड अफ ट्रस्टीका महानुभावहरू हुनुहुन्छ। यो अहिले हाम्रो मन्दिर बन्दै गरेको ठाउँ देखिरहेको छ भने एकात्रको बिल्डिङलाई रिनोभेसन गरिँदैछ। खेम भट्टचन्दजी, यहाँलाई हार्दिक स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु र यहाँलाई हामीले मिस गरिरहेका छौँ र
just last week, so we are finishing this, and this will be the building, and we're going to change the façade here. And if you see this white color, this is going to be the elevator. Yeah, so we'll have a kind of accessible this floor, and in this floor we'll have a library and the classrooms and boardrooms and everything. And in the basement we'll have a multi-purpose hall. Theater that can open at a time. So we're going to do this commercial kitchen and everything. In this space we have parking lot for about 220 cars, which is very difficult in this area.
Yes,
to get
it
space
is.
like
That's
that.
actually impressive.
And actually this building was built in 1950, and the regulation was different. Therefore, the land to construction space ratio was different, and it was grandfathered to us because we did not demolish the foundation on that main building. So if you do this, then you lose it. So you lose like 1/3 of this space completely. So we kept everything intact and we're building in this space.
This is very exciting.
And we do hold programs time to time, like the last program, festival, we had about over 1,000 people coming to this space before the construction started. So once we go full phase, every event we do, we'll have more than 1,000 people.
So I'm wondering what kinds of classes you might make available. What are some of the biggest needs?
The classes,
Maybe services too.
here to start for the kids, like preschool classes.
Yes.
And school age children, we are hosting the Japanese language classes also. As a matter of fact, we have published a book already, curriculum and everything, and we have a whole host of team to do that.
यो नेपाली अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी सेन्टर जो मनासिस भर्जिनियामा छ र त्यो कम्युनिटी सेन्टर निर्माणको अभियानमा छ र त्यही कम्युनिटी निर्माणको अभियानको बारेमा जानकारी गराउने उद्देश्यले पनि हामीले उनीहरूभित्र
all
चाहिँ
mixed,
यस
mostly with the health and well-being related to the
सांसदलाई यो अवलोकन गराइरहेको अवस्था हो जहाँ रामहरि अधिकारी पौडेल मित्रले जिज्ञासा राख्नुभयो यहाँ कहाँबाट हुनुहुन्छ
dance, music, music,
भर्जिनियामै हुनुहुन्छ भने यहाँ
piano
जोडिन
lessons,
सक्नुहुन्छ
guitar lessons, and the violin, those sort of things we'll be running. Because we have a lot of talented people in our community, and we can use their resources. And this is how we can engage our youth. We're really particular about engaging youth too.
Yes,
and
it's very
he is
important.
the chair of the youth. He's
Youth
the
and professional. I'm civil engineer working for the county, Prince William County, and my kids already grown up. One is 31 and another is 47. I invest a lot of time here. I really enjoy.
He lives
Yes,
here.
Thank
He lives
you.
here.
Thank you for what you're doing in the
Yeah.
community too. And
Literally, he spends about
He's
30
our
to 40
role
hours
model
per
here.
week.
Yeah, I really enjoy. I knock the door and get the fundraising. The
Any new
fund.
guy, if it's next member.
He leads the youth program, all the youth programs. So we have like several departments that way. So we're running this like a for-profit business, very structured.
yes,
But obviously we're not paid, okay?
Yes.
And we work as a volunteer, but we work like an employee.
I
This
understand.
is the model we have.
Well, I want to say I'm so excited about this and the things that you're sharing. I was introduced, my aunt is Buddhism, and she introduced me to meditation when I was 7, so I've meditated my whole life.
Oh wow, okay.
And I'm so glad to hear that that's
So-
part of it.
So you will come and join with us on
I
this because
absolutely
Definitely.
we are bringing some of the monks and people who are the highest paying, and they are the kind of spiritual leaders, and would be the one kind of training people to practice. We are partnering with what is the name of the organization? You know the one who came to Jivan Vigyan, so life and science. So this is the organizations that we have in Nepal, and so the system based on Buddhism and all this thing, like they incorporate everything and has designed this in a more practical way. And the teachers, actually the founder of those organizations, they will be here time to time to do those kind of programs.
I have a dear friend who's been very active in Nepal over the years and sits on the board of a nonprofit that helps with things there. I wonder if she's somehow connected to all of this. I'm going to have to reach out to her and ask her.
What is her name?
Michelle Navarez. No?
We have Michelle here from the Prince William County. We
Yes.
work with her closely.
Let's see from the outside.
Okay. So, yeah. So,
I understand.
Because it is under
I'll show you
construction.
Of course.
part of it.
Yeah, already he showed the picture.
Yeah. So this is the space for the
This is the community
Yeah,
with
the
the
theater.
theater.
yeah. And there is a commercial kitchen and cafeteria. And it is really for the our parents come here to visit all, and they don't know how to speak English. They have some problem. It is the place to unite them. The kids are playing in the one corner, and they are talking on side. They are ordering tea and whatever they like in our back home. So we try to make
Home environment.
Nepal is a home environment here, so that our parents did not get any do not get any the loneliness or
Absolutely. As soon as you come, you have to be community.
yeah.
My family is an immigrant family too. My family came from the islands of Cape Verde, which were founded by the Portuguese. So our first language is Portuguese. So although it was my grandparents who were first generation, I was raised by them for a number of my years. So I was raised like a second generation instead of a third generation. So we had a different language at home, different food, different music, different traditions, and it was really important for all of us to have community and to be connected to other folks culturally, so we can have support. And we all need that once we come, and everything's different. Everything's different in this country,
So
and we need the support. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your personal stories, and I think that will help us to and understand each other.
Yes.
She
So you know
advocates
what we're
minority and small businesses.
Yeah.
So that's her nature.
So here also
उतातिर कार्यक्रम भइरहेछ मेदिनीजी तपाईँ उहाँको परिचय एकपल्ट
उहाँ चाहिँ यहाँको डेलिगेट हो स्टेटको सांसद उहाँ भर्खरै निर्वाचित पहिलो हो योभन्दा पहिला यहाँ टेक्नोलोजीको एकदम ठुलो लिडर हो लोकल र माइनोरिटी बिजनेस र माइनोरिटी स्मल बिजनेसहरूको लागि एडभोकेट गर्दा गर्दै उहाँ अहिले सांसद हुनुभएको छ र हाम्रो कम्युनिटीमा हामीले जोड्ने तयारी गरेका थियौँ र उहाँ एकदम प्यासनेटली लाग्नुभएको छ आउने मात्रै होइन यहाँदेखि अगाडिको प्रोजेक्टमा उहाँ हाम्रो साथ हुनुहुन्छ
उहाँले अस्ति हाम्रो यो हाम्रो यिनीहरूको दसैँ तिहार कार्यक्रममा त्यहाँ उहाँ त्यो बेला
आउनुभएको थिएन टाइम मिलेन
अस्तिको निर्वाचित
त्योभन्दा पहिला हो निर्वाचित अब उहाँ चाहिँ अब डेलिगेट हो अहिले डेलिगेट अब तर यहाँ अहिले सांसदमा लड्दै हुनुहुन्छ यहाँबाट कङ्ग्रेस रनिङ फर कङ्ग्रेस प्राइमरीमा इन्भल्भ हुनुहुन्छ उहाँ एकदम प्यासनेटली हाम्रो यो अभियानमा लाग्नु भएको छ स्मल बिजनेस र माइनोरिटी चाहिँ उहाँको एकदम निचे हो सो होपफुल्ली केही एउटा बाटो खुल्छ भन्ने हामीलाई आशा छ
मेदिनीजीको आमन्त्रणमा मेदिनीजीको मेहनतमा यो कार्यक्रम सम्पन्न भएको आज सफल भएको र यहाँ डाक्टर मदन प्रेतीले ब्रिफिङ गराउँदै हुनुहुन्छ प्रेम पौडेलजी पुरुजी अरुण प्रसादजी सम्पूर्ण साथीहरू यहाँ हुनुहुन्छ ददीजी कङ्ग्रेसजी केशवजी
this project in about 6 months, but we desperately need money.
Yes.
Once Chris visit come January first week, after
Yes.
that
That's
we're
where
going
I'm
to start the
wondering-
paper trail. After that we're going to start the paper trail. It has to go through council first.
Yeah.
And the on the back side, here once we finish this building, then we also have like a garden. Because we will remove this
You'll have some green space, some garden space that people can sit outside. Yes.
And we'll make all this better. And we have about 60 engineers as members.
Oh, wonderful.
Some of the temples are like that for thousands of years. Beautiful kind of architect from that time. And he was involved in restoration process in that one. And personally he was here and he is volunteering with us for restoration in this process. And he's the one who designed everything, the ideas. And we're actually bringing some of the items straight from the park. So we're buying the product and getting all delivered so that we can keep our test, very exotic test. Here. It's a lot of work.
That's right. It is. It is. This is a Herculean task, a very big task, and I love that the vision and what it will become. And I suspect, a lot of times we have an idea of the impact, but I feel like this impact is, the ripple is going to go so far and wide.
In our case, we're not just planning, we're already executing.
Yes.
Before we have
पिक्चर इडियो भने काम गरेको देखिन्छ क्या मान्छेलाई पब्लिकलाई यहाँ सबैजनाको एउटा पुरुजी
Yeah, let's take
Can I take one group picture? We are working on.
Her time is also wrapping up.
यो पछाडिको पनि देखिने गरेको बनाउन गुरुजी तपाईँ उ के भन्छ
You send it to me?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Sorry, hold up a second.
Very nice.
तपाईँको पनि खेल्नु पर्यो
So we spending thousands and thousands of volunteer hours here. So money cannot buy that.
Tens of thousands.
Thank you.
Actually, we have a data. One year, I have a data for 2000.
हाम्रो यो निर्माणको
यतैबाट जाउँ
यता आउनु सिँढीबाट बिस्तारै हेर्नुहोस् न तपाईँहरू हामी यहाँ यो अवलोकन गराउँदैछौँ सिनेटरलाई चाहिँ यहाँ स्टेट सेनेटर डेलिगेट
help small businesses, businesses kind of start up, how to manage themselves, how to kind of make sure they have everything in place. Are you going to offer things like that for small businesses? Okay.
We're already doing it.
workforce development and all
Okay,
these
excellent.
So even like registration to the the state corporations is as simple as that.
Yes. And a lot of them think, not everybody thinks that once you do that, you're done, but there are things you have to do at the local
Yeah,
level.
yeah, yeah.
There are things you have to do.
Business registrations, how to tap the fund, and how to go to the bank,
Yes.
and create those things. Even when the COVID, happened, the grants that we were getting,
PPP loans.
PPP loan,
Yep.
actually we set up hotline. We set up hotline and we were kind of helping people, how to road those. And we even translate the government regulations into the language because many people they cannot even read. So we did unofficial translations and we sent it to the community so that they could read. And we create a portal where they can request the help. And we work with the embassy, with the ambassador and the whole team to make it polish and the message to the people. And actually, we're not just serving our community here, we're serving nationwide. So we had a hotline for 3 things. One was for the food and assistance, and if they need any help, if all of the family member had a COVID positive, then we could go to their home and provide food and deliver things. We did that. Second was the economic assistance for people loan and those sort of things. And the third is the health. And within health also medical and the psychological health. We had 2 divisions.
We
so we're working
need
with
both.
that. So it was very structured, running like a government.
This is why it's going to work, why it's so successful, and why it's going to keep getting better. Because the one thing I've always found when I work with organizations is they don't have the right infrastructure. You can't grow and you can't sustain, and you start to pour more of your energy into trying to hold it together instead of actually executing on the dream.
Well, sustainability is the key in our case.
Yes.
So what we're going to do on the 3rd floor, we're creating a rentable space. And we will rent to the small business owners, probably from our community itself, insurance agents and the banks, even the medical clinic.
Yes.
So we'll be generating income, and that income will be able to sustain our communities on its own. So once we finish this building, then we don't have to worry about the donations anymore. So this is the only opportunity for you also to help.
I love this. Is great.
we will write your name in your golden letter.
No, I don't. I don't
No.
know that.
She's already committed. Just coming Saturday is already good enough.
Yeah, and I'm hoping we can, have some good conversations.
Definitely.
With the,
Now, once I talk to Chris, and
well,
I will
that's
talk to you, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Chris seems very, he's a very.
And I do not know if there are programs available at the county level that
They
might
have.
be, because I think, that's what
I know what
that's
to
why I
ask
wanted
already,
to-
How does it work, in terms of, because honestly, this is the area that, we're very weak, and we don't know how to tap the fund. So can you help us understand, what is the situation?
Yes, well, that's what I wanted to speak with the county about, because George Mason University has a small business development sort of portfolio of programs and services. There might be something there, and but most importantly, I think that the first place to check was with the county to see what might be available. There are business development grants, grants available to small and medium-sized businesses. What the application process is, I'm not sure, which is why I thought it was a really good idea to speak with the county. They want to see businesses thrive. They want organizations to come to the county and contribute in such positive ways as envisioned here. So I think that's going to be the first step. And then from there, what I can look at is to see what other things might be available. So I'll do a little research as well and see how we can, but I think the county's also going to know if there are other bridge funding that might be.
I heard that there is at the state level, there are some funds available for non-profit, purely for the non-profit.
And where? I'm sorry?
At the state level.
State level? It's possible. Not necessarily through the legislature, but that's the research I'm going to go do to see what is available. that we might be able to access that might be a state program. And so that will be my homework.
Take away from today
Yes,
action item.
I will take away that as my homework and action item.
What is
See
it?
what
County
might be
level, I
available.
know, I have the
Yeah.
work done.
And we definitely need to produce documents and what kind of impact we're going to create, and we will create those documents
Yes.
and make it available for you.
Excellent. Yes. Well, we'll see what the application requirements are, what kind of documentation they require as part of the process for review and consideration. And to the extent you don't have them, we can make sure that they're created, can guide on that. And so yeah, I mean, I think this is worthy. It's
Can I
absolutely.
have your number by any chance?
Yes, of course. I will put it in for you so it doesn't get recorded on the video. If you like, I can just put my
अहिले अहिले हामी यो NACC बिल्डिङ भ्रमण गरिरहेका छौँ हाम्रो डेलिगेटहरूले अब यसपछि हाम्रो यो कार्यक्रम लगभग सकिन लागेको छ। यहाँले देख्नु भएको छ 200 गाडी पार्किङ हुने क्षमता भएको यो पार्किङ लट। त्यस्तै गरी
Our county endorsement, after the county endorsement, everything is pipeline. That's how it is. Everything happens locally. Politics is local and then project is local.
लगभग हामी कम्प्लिट गऱ्यौँ। यो आजको यो प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण यहाँ अन्त्य भएको छ र हामी कार्यसमिति बोर्ड अफ ट्रस्टीका केही साथीहरू सबैजना साथीहरू अगाडि आउनु होला। यति नै बेला भएको छौँ। इमर्जेन्सी यो आह्वान गर्दाखेरि पनि यति धेरै साथीहरू सहभागी हुनुभयो र धेरैभन्दा धेरै साथीहरूले हेर्नु पनि रहनु भएको छ र के भइरहेको छ बारेमा धेरै कुराहरूको कन्भर्सेसन
The first one is not my official, but it's for
कुरा भएको
Delegate
कुराहरू पनि यो
business,
इनेपेजबाट लाइभ
but it will
गरिएको
be
छ। यहाँले
announced in
त्यहीँबाट
the
हेरेर
email
पनि धेरै
that's
कुराहरू
the
थाहा पाउन
official, but
सक्नुहुनेछ
will give you the official as
र
well.
सम्भवतः त्यो आजको कार्यक्रम हाम्रो कम्युनिटीको लागि अत्यन्त उपलब्धिमूलक हुनेछ र यो भिडियोलाई यहाँले सेयर गर्नुहोला, आफ्नो सदस्यहरूको बिचमा पुर्याइदिनु होला,
Manages
सम्बन्धका
and
साथीहरू
watches that
पनि
account. High volume, lots of stuff that comes through there.
लाइभलाई यहाँ
We all check it, but
Live.
it's not a public one, so that I can make sure things
हेर्नु
don't get
भएकोमा
lost
यहाँलाई
in the
धन्यवाद दिन
volume.
चाहन्छु।
That's